Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Exalted One, and welcome back to the fucking Nexus. In today's episode, a very special episode, by the way, number 20 for us in our Heroes of the Storm series, so I figured we'd make it a little bit special. Today we are playing one of my favorite heroes in the game, and one that made me fall in love with the game as a whole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Stitches. So, it doesn't really feel all that special with this base skin. It doesn't really seem all that celebratory. So what else to make it better than Bikini Stitches? That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to play as Bikini Stitches and see what we can accomplish today. My favorite ultimate, Putrid Bile, going to be one of my favorite ultimates in the entire game, and on one of my favorite heroes nonetheless. This skin is the most ridiculous in the entire game in my humble opinion, and goddamn it, we are going to play the hell out of him today. Now, different from other videos, we are doing something a little bit special on this occasion because we've gained quite a bit of viewership. We have jumped up quite a bit in views per day, far beyond my general expectations for the first month, so thank you to everybody. And in that spirit, we do have, here at the channel, an Asmodunk bundle that we are going to give away. So, drop a comment in the section below if you do want that, or it is something you're looking forward to, or even if you're just starting out in Heroes. I would absolutely love to give that out to you guys. So go ahead and drop that below, hit a like, hit a subscribe if you are new to the channel, and drop that comment below if you do want that skin. Not just subscribers, anybody that posts a comment in there is going to be eligible. I'll grab a random number generator, make a video for that, and give that away and contact you directly through YouTube. So that is Asmodan, the actual character himself, and the Asmodunk skin, which is almost as goofy, a close number 2 to Bikini Stitches here. But Stitch has been in the game for a long time, very solid tank for quite a while, and we're going to hop in and see what we can do to show off him today.
Stitches want to play.
You always want to play. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves today on the special occasion on my favorite map in the game currently, Blackheart's Bay. The friendly team, Stitches, Leoric, Vala, Zeratul, and Lily, the little panda. On the enemy team, Li Ming, Gul'dan, Johanna, Medivh, and Ariel. So gonna be a little bit of a challenge for our team, I feel. They do have a little bit more burst and a little bit more damage mitigation than we do. However, with Leoric being on the field the entire time, and with what we're going to put out onto the enemy team, we're going to do a great job. Normally, I would go for Hungry for More here, just to get a little bit more bulkiness, but with the enemy team having 2 mages, we are going to go for Dampen Magic, or Dampen Shield. So Zeratul going very deep here. Gonna grab this Ariel, try and put out some damage on her. She does get the shield. Zeratul needs to be a little healthy. Alright, so we're going to go over his abilities real quick while we do have the chance. His Q ability, what we used just there on Ariel, Hook, a straight line skill shot, pulls an enemy or allied hero if you do hit your activated ability with Helping Hand. Pulls them towards you, giving you a good control over the battlefield. Now his W, what we just used right there, which is Slam, is going to do an area damage in a cone that does damage and, I believe, infect them. No, that's with the Talon. So just slams for damage. Pretty basic, pretty simple idea there. Now, we are going to just try and pressure out as much as possible this Gul'dan, though he's going to be able to do a good job of damaging us pretty well. Again, we can just try and push him back. Sustain with our E, which, ladies and gentlemen, is Devour. Now, Devour is going to hit an enemy for damage, and essentially like a lifesteal, going to take some away from them. So it deals at level 2, that's not good, 345 damage to enemy heroes, and 123 to heroes, and restores 20% of your max health. Are they still fighting over those coins? No. Okay. We did lose out on only 2 of those coins, so good job by the friendly team there, getting that taken care of. We are going to have pretty solid wave clear this game, so I think that we're going to have a pretty solid chance of controlling the battlefield quite well. We are going to stay down in bottom lane temporarily and try and do as much as we can. Dampen Magic going to have a very strong effect against Gul'dan and against Li Ming. So a very smart pickup there. Hungry for More going to be able to do a lot in most situations, but in this particular game, we are going to want that damage reduction on abilities. So what I think we need to do is get aggressive here. We're going to go ahead and steal their coin camp and be in their face. We are going to go for Amplified Healing at level 4, going to increase not only our own sustain, but the damage that Lily can put out for us as well. Now, with Devour, we are able to sustain pretty well and make sure that we are up on top of these coins, because it does do an increased amount of damage to minions, so we can do pretty well with bouncing back between these small doubloon camps. We don't do a whole lot of damage as Stitches, especially in this kind of level range, but later on we're going to do a little bit more, but right now this works just fine for our sustain. We do need to try and ping the friendly team to try and help us turn in. We only need 2 more, which Leoric is going to have those in hand as he comes down to bottom lane. We are going to be able to secure this turn in quite handedly, actually. We do get the hook out on the enemy there. She's going to walk into us. We are reducing a huge amount of damage. What is the reduction on this? By 50% for 1.5 seconds. That's going to reduce... I knew it was good. I knew it was good, but I haven't played Stitches in quite a while. And damn, that's a huge reduction in damage taken. We are going to gain a bit of a level increase over the enemy team. Now, we do have them at a disadvantage again with coins, so they only have 3, while we carry, I believe, 5. Missed that hook brutally, but the enemy team very low here, surprisingly. So we can again just keep pushing in. We're going to have hook in like 7 seconds, I believe. We're going to back out a little bit and try and get a good hook out. Missed again. God damn it. Alright, not too bad. Can't focus on those. At level 7, we're going to go for Tenderizer, reducing the movement speed of enemies by 25% when they are hit. And again, because... Oh, get back here. Okay. We're just going to scare her out of lane, really. We're not going to do too much more than that, especially at this level range. But we are able to scare her out and bully her out of the lane pretty well. And Dampen Magic going to do a great job of keeping us in lane with her and doing a pretty good job of that at the same time. So we're just going to try and dodge as many of these spells as we can. Just try and push her out of lane. Not going to gain a whole lot here, but again, we can scare her off. And we're going to hit her just again to scare her off and deal a little bit of damage. So we are going to come down now here to the coin chest. Zeratul going to do a great job of responding to that. Nice Zera. Good reaction, man. Cool. Always want to try and encourage the friendly team, regardless of how a match is going. If you get somebody tilted, it's never going to work out for you. And if I can do anything, I want to try and communicate that as much as possible. That you can't be a great player while shitting all over your team the entire match. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't help you in a huge portion of scenarios. Now, our trait, which we did not go over, is Vile Gas. When damaged, we do emit putrid bile around us. Okay, they can push in here all they like, but it's not going to do them much good at all. Did miss that hook. We do want to be a little bit safe here, just because we don't have all 5 with us, though as I say that, Leoric does rotate down pretty well. We can try and get a slam out. We do hit like 5 members of the enemy team there. Ariel going to do a great job, however, in sustaining, though we do pick her right a good shot with that hook. Though it does seem we need to back out as quickly as possible. Pick up all these coins, make sure that we don't lose anything here. Alright, we are going to hit the Sippy Cup. And it's going to hook us a Li Ming right back into some tower damage. But we do need to back out here. Very good job by the friendly team. We did lose our Zeratul in that engagement. However, we picked up all of his coins. We made sure that we didn't lose anything substantial on that. And again, we are still about a quarter of a level or so up from the enemy team. So that's going to give us another advantage. Though we do lose out on a little bit there. the gain is quite massive. Now we are going to wait for this Medivh portal to who knows where. Okay, so good job by the friendly team. Again, the enemy only has 5 coins, so we do have dominant control of the map. We can push down in bottom, just make sure that we are doing an okay job there. Medivh going to be on our ass, however, just making sure that we can't turn in. Though I think we might be able to sneak this one from him. We do have 13 here. This is going to be a turn in for the friendly team. Alright, they're not able to stop that, not able to respond fast enough, so we are able to gain an advantage again. We are just going to ignore the Johanna. She's not able to do that much damage to us. And just push through here to try and wipe down this minion wave. We do pick up, at level 10, Putrid Bile, one of the best zoning tools in the game, and we're just going to walk around. We're just going to walk around everybody. And sustain and just keep walking around. The entire time that they are in that, they are going to be taking damage pretty substantially. It doesn't do like burst damage by any means, but it does do a pretty good job of hitting all members of the enemy team in that area. So as you can see, we did push them back pretty well in the scenario. We do need to try and peel for our Vala. A good stun there, a good Rain of Vengeance actually coming out. Can we hook? Oh my god, I thought we had her. We do pick off Ariel, their healer is down. We do still have ours up. Johanna popping her Iron Skin. Okay. We're just going to ping to retreat and just make sure that we try and get these right there. Zeratul going to do a good job of that. We are going to go top to gain these as well. At any time, Blackheart's Bay, one of the best things that you can do is gain control of the coins on the map. If you don't have control of the coins, you're going to lose. Now, one thing that can be a counter to that is if you lose all of your coins, if you fight. But if you are following some good engagements and making sure that you are staying mobile around the map and retreating when you should, it's not going to be too tough. So as you can see, our friendly team doing a great job of that again. We are out-soaking the enemy. We are gaining a substantial lead on both structure and on coins. We are gaining a substantial experience lead on the enemy as well. So we're doing a great job all around. This enemy team still doesn't have a turn-in. And again, we can keep rotating through and gaining all of these coins, making sure that we don't die. And as long as we're staying pretty active and pretty reasonable in our movements and positioning on the map, we're going to do a great job of controlling this throughout the game. Now, we don't see anybody on the enemy team, so that is a little bit scary there, but it seems like they might be trying something a little cheeky. So we're going to go ahead and check boss. I don't think anyone's had the time to rotate up. They have not. So that might have been a little bit of a waste, but we are going to head down here. We do have Bile ready to go. The enemy team already a little weak, so not very weak, but a little bit. Alright, we are going to pop the Bile here and just try and block everybody in. We're doing a pretty solid job here of zoning everybody out and moving them back. We're going to try and stay on this Medivh. Oh, we grab him! Oh my god, I've never seen that before. We do lose our Vala and our Leoric, unfortunately. So we do need to back out here. We do have Lily up there. We have 3 seconds until we can pull her. Oh god, I missed that horribly. We do try and pick up her droppings there. We do sustain as much as we can. We are getting body blocked to all hell, however. And we can just back up here. We have 8 coins to our name, so we want to get out as soon as possible. That spell shield coming in absolutely clutch. A good stun there. Not going to be enough, however. Sorry, team. Oh my god. He is going to take her down. He's going to take her down. Oh my god. Get him. Get her. Oh, she is going to get away. But the enemy team, or the friendly team, picking up enough. Oh my god, the jukes. The jukes are absolutely real by this Li Ming. Leoric, we need you to turn in, buddy. Okay. We are going to want to try and control these doubloons as soon as possible. Trying to think of the best option at this level because I'm trying to think of the enemy stuns on the other team. Not too substantial. So we are going to try and increase the radius of slime. I know that there's a team fight going on and I know we can be impactful for that, but at the same time the enemy team is ignoring us, so we are able to get a free turn in here. Now Johanna does have 10 coins. So we're going to come on her ass and just block out this enemy team here. So we're going to try and body block them away from the portal as much as possible. And try and deal damage to their healer. If we can body block her in, that's even better. We're going to throw out a hook and catch us an Ariel. She's going to get slowed, so we're going to go ahead and move right on around her. And just body block her to all hell. So if we can pick up this kill, it's going to be a very, very good job for our team. Though I think we're going to need to back out here. No, we do pick up that Ariel. And I got us a Li Ming as well. If the team wants to follow up on that. Oh my goodness. A very, very good polymorph by the enemy Medivh there. Gonna make sure that we do have to back out here. But Zeratul doing the right thing and immediately starting to take a camp. So great job by him and the friendly team in this engagement. So, where are we at? We have all 3 of our forts still remaining. Our tier 1 structures are in very good spot. The enemy has none remaining. 0 of their structures. We are going to come down here and help turn in. Just realized that we had enough for that. So that is now 3 turn-ins. 10, 12, 14, or 10, 12, 16. I think that's the third one. The third turn-in for the friendly team to 0. A very commanding lead for us thus far. Vala doing a good job of pushing as well. We're going to let them know we are going to head up top. The enemy team, what they're doing well is just rotating as much as possible, making sure that we're staying up on coins, make sure we're staying up on siege, staying up on every possible thing that we want. Now, at level 16, we are going to go for Fishing Hook. And we are going to try a snipe. Too short. Let her go a little too far for that one, unfortunately. Now we are just going to ignore kind of what's going on and just grab our coins. Zeratul going to be in a bit of trouble if he doesn't be careful. He gets away. No, he does not. Okay. The enemy does get their first turn-in of the game. We're going to Bile here just to peel for our team. Make sure that we can get away pretty handedly here. Sitch is pretty solid, though you wouldn't think him the best. He is quite a good zoning tool. Oh, we pick up the Ariel! Can we burn her down? That's going to be the question right now. We do sustain ourselves. She's going to pick up that shield. Going to take that slam damage. 2, 1. Oh, we miss her just barely. Gonna have to peel for our Lily, but she's gonna do just fine. So we do an alright job there of trying to back everyone off. I thought we had a game-making play there, but looks like that was not the case. Oh, we miss her just barely. God, I thought I had her. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and back out of here. No, actually, we do have the Bile back up again. So we're going to go ahead and push in here and fuck the enemy team, am I right? We know that Lily is going to sustain us, so we're just going to walk in here like we have the biggest balls on the planet because we are Stitches, and we fucking do. Fuck this Li Ming. She want to play? You want to? Oh god, okay, don't play. Don't play with her. Oh, she gets picked up anyway by the Zeratul. Alright, let's back out and turn in. Holy shit. Alright, we do lose a couple coins there. Whoo! God damn, I love Stitches. I missed him. We're going to sustain on Johanna. We do have the Lily on us, so we're fine to keep going in here. She's going to take a shitload of damage. And what we're going to do is, in 3 seconds... Well, here, let's do this. And we're going to pop our Bile and just run around her. She's not going to be able to get away from us here. Wow, the movement speed on Unstoppable. Did not see that coming. Okay. So Lily does have 4. That's going to put us up to 13, I believe. Well, you can see where we're doing a good job of controlling the battlefield, of making sure that we're in on people constantly, that no one's able to get around us or really take advantage of where we're at. Now, we don't do an incredible amount of damage as Stitches. He's not really that role. He's not a damagey tank. He's a buff kind of tank. But you can see where he fits into some games. He's not an all situations kind of character. He's not a jack of all trades, but what he does well, and what he does is have a lot of fun. And that is hopefully come across a little bit in this game thus far. So we do have, okay. You wanna, okay. We are going to bile here because Johanna is aggressively positioned. We do know that we have, in 2 seconds, our self-sustain, so we're going to go ahead and back out here. We're going to grab that off of Gul'dan, and we're going to go ahead and back out. We're going to displace the enemy there. Trying to do a good job here. Trying to stay away while Lily can help us. We do pick up the kill on Medivh. We have 1 second for our self-sustain, so we're going to throw out the hook. Try and pull somebody back to us, and try and seclude them by themselves. That does secure another kill. We have 7 seconds on our hook. Gonna hit him again with some damage. And we're gonna pull him back. We do pull him out of the Zeratul combo, but that is gonna be enough for us there. And we do lose our Vala, unfortunately. But we have more than 3 coins, so does our Leoric. So that's gonna be yet another turn-in. Can we hit it? Oh, we miss it entirely. Alright. So we're going to want to back out here a little bit, though we can sustain for an absurd amount of health. At level 20, we are going for Regenerative Bile. Always have a fuck up saying that. Regenerative Bile. Jesus. And that is going to last longer for the bile on the ground, and it is going to heal us for 50% of the damage dealt to enemies, in addition to a 10% movement increase. So we are going to try and pull our Leoric, but he keeps moving, and I am not yet used to that mechanic. So what we can do, though, is we're going to go ahead and hit all this bile out. The enemy is going to take quite a bit of damage from this, surprisingly. And we're able to move in pretty hard here. So we are able to, again, self-sustain. Pull somebody off of the main fight, which is their tank, Johanna. And we are able to push in pretty well here to try and take down the enemy. We have 1 second for our slam. Gonna hit that out again. Try and pick this up. We do have Medivh down. Lily taking a bit of tower damage, but we are able to now just wipe down the enemy team. Oh, we try and get that last minute hook there. But we are going to be doing a great job of staying alive ourselves. We'll just go ahead and come in here and gain a little bit of health. Okay, and a great job by the Leoric as well, hitting out that damage. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, going to be G fucking G. There we go. GG to the friendly team. A very good job by everybody involved. And god damn it, I miss this son of a bitch. This big-ass bastard. He is so unbelievably fun in the right games and in the right scenario. One of my favorite characters in the entire game. And the absolute perfect character to use for our 20th video. Now, the stats in the game, we did get 34,000 siege, so not too fantastic there, though still decent. Again, 44,000 hero damage. We were above both Zeratul and Lily. So a little bit below Leoric, but he has Drain Hope that does a little more. And we did soak up quite a bit of damage, though a little low on XP contributions. We were all over the place that entire game, but did a good job of blocking out for the friendly team. We did get 14 of the 22 kills as participation there. Now, what we did go for today, because we are playing against several mages here, we did go for Dampen Magic at level 1, reducing the damage that we take from abilities. At level 4, Amplified Healing, so our E Devour does more healing for us. Regenerative Bile does again heal us for more, and Lily healing us on our asses, doing more as well by 30%. At level 7, we are going for Tenderizer, which slows enemy movement speed by 25% on basic attacks. Putrid Bile at level 10, slowing down enemies and dealing damage to them while in that radius. And 13 went for Mega Slam. Usually go for Relentless, but because they didn't really have much CC in the first place other than Ariel, there wasn't a whole lot of reason to. So we went with Mega Smash just to increase that arc of Slam by 25%. Fishing Hook to get that increased damage on our Q. And Regenerative Bile at level 20 to heal us and help our sustain even that much more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is Stitches, and we will see you all next time in the Nexus. And again, we are doing the giveaway for the Asthma Dunk Bundle, so if you leave a comment below, we will pick a random name from that by the number of comments and do a random number generator, which we will do a video on in about a week that we're going to wait for those and see if we get any responses to that. But thank you for watching. My name again is Exalted One, and we'll see you all next time.